race for governor will be decided in a little more than a week. Each candidate trying to make the case that he's the most conservative.
But Bill Waller Jr. once ran as a Democrat. What does that mean? Well, 12 News' Gerald Harris has more on why it's not unusual to see party switching in Mississippi.
Back in 1982, Justice Bill Waller Jr. ran as a Democrat. Today, he's running as a conservative Republican.
In 1982, I ran as a Democrat for Chancery Judge. And back then, everyone was pretty much Democrat. So.
Waller's father, Bill Waller Sr., was a popular Democrat governor. Political science professor at Millsaps College, Dr. Nathan Schrader, says this does not mean the race is over for Waller.
I don't think it's a nail in the coffin of the Waller campaign by any stretch.
Recently, Mississippi has seen a number of Democrats switching to the Republican Party, namely Cindy Hyde-Smith, a former Democrat, now Republican senator endorsed by Lieutenant Governor Tate Reeves.
Senator Hyde-Smith is probably a very clear example of this. Have several terms as a Democratic member of the legislature before becoming a Republican, being elected to Ag Commissioner, and now the U.S. Senate.
Waller is arguing leaders of the Republican Party from past and present are endorsing his bid.
Billy Munger, Billy Powell, Jim Herring, Mike Ritzer, Clark Reed, Leland Speed, we can go on and on. Dan and Hunter Fordyce, Governor Kirk Fordyce's two sons, have endorsed me strongly.
Reeves said he is not surprised.
I know Bill, he's a good man, but the fact of the matter is you cannot be for Obamacare expansion in Mississippi. You cannot be for raising taxes in Mississippi and claim to be a conservative.
Dr. Schrader says Mississippi leads in some way among those that switch parties.
Sitting members of the state legislature who in the last decade have changed parties. And I believe from the numbers that I've looked at, Mississippi was probably the leader in the nation of sitting elected officials jumping from one party to the other.
Justice Bill Waller Jr. served 21 years nonpartisan on the Mississippi Supreme Court. In Jackson, Gerald Harris, 12 News.